Welcome to the Artistic Mystic and Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. For those of you who are regulars, welcome. For newbies, welcome to this space. Please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. This reading is for the collective for April 3rd through 9th, 2022. All the links that you need to my website if you want to schedule a reading, if you want to buy some of my gemstone jewelry that uses frequencies, or you want something custom made, the links are below. So let's get started. We have the theme kind of this for April that's coming through is coming from a place of self-love and love in general. Sorry, I've got incense going here. And it's kind of, there's a theme definitely evolving of a month of transformation, of us leveling up. The first one is joy. You delight in the love of life and bring spirit of fun to all that you do. So even with the work you're doing on yourself, the challenges you're facing, be sure you take time to find joy in things, little things, big things. Do something that brings you happiness. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And balance has definitely been a theme for April so far. So how do you create harmony? How do you create that harmony that brings you peace, allows you to go stay in the flow of things, being adaptable? Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as all as lessons. And that's kind of the shadow work, as we call it, we are being asked to address this month, based on the beginning of April reading, and I just did the mid-April before I started on the weekly. So that is a theme. Commitment is the bottom of the deck. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So what are you committing to, and is it coming from a place of love? Ooh, it's very smoky. So that is what we're being asked to focus upon today, or this week. We also have the masculine. So it's all energy. This is divine masculine energy. This is your ability to take the bull by the horns, as we say, and take action. Action can also be the thoughts that we choose to entertain. So that is something we're being asked to look at, as well as finding peace. Are those choices or actions you're taking creating conflict, or are they creating peace? And the goal is peace. And she also has a boundary around her, and that was something else that's been communicated in April, is that you set strong boundaries. And release. What can you release? What can you let go of that no longer serves you, to allow you to live your best life? And we've got transformation again. This is key to your transformation this week and this month. Yes, how to avoid extremes to stay in balance. That's really important. And he also said to take assessing. Make sure, like the lion or the tiger, who observes everything before they take action, right? That you observe what those things are, you observe what those extremes or triggers are, to make a really good choice from love and what is best for you. That's the commitment you're being asked to, is to commit to yourself first, right? We also have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So there may be, and that's the key. I always see this boulder as a peach, like abundance. So what obstacles are you being asked to overcome? You may feel fogged in, stuck with whatever this issue or issue is, but that goes slow and take time. And that goes back to the assessing, right? When things come up, vast vistas, expand your horizons, step back and look at it from many perspectives before moving forward. But the goal is to move forward to this new segment in your path. First light, beginning a new cycle. So as we clear out something or many things that have been holding us back, that have been an obstacle, something that needs healed, a new cycle begins for us. Rainbow blessings, and blessings are showering in your life. The blessings come in, and it's like we're almost in the dark cave or in the darkness, and we're coming out to the light. This rainbow represents the blessings. It also ties again in with this vast vista, looking out onto the world and what's possible. And we've got flowers, like almost like a white lily down here with rebirth, and there's a little butterfly on there for transformation. Bottom of the deck, yeah, impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So if something hasn't been working for you, maybe it's time to release it. Maybe it's time to walk away from it. You've gained the lesson. And then, go another route. Excuse me, I've got plant medicine in today. So that whatever that impasse is for you, yeah, and then choosing your path, all is possible. So maybe the path, the map you were using, although it's worked up until this point, it's asking you to adapt, to change direction, change the way you look at it, in order to proceed forward. So it's almost like being stuck, right, in a cycle where the same thing keeps coming up. Well, if it's still coming up, that means you haven't addressed it, you haven't healed it. So you're being asked to address that. Could be feelings, emotions, could be things. It could even be clearing clutter, physical clutter, mental clutter, whatever that is for you. But what is that change that you probably know you've needed to make, but you just haven't done it, for whatever reason? That's what you're being asked to deal with this month and this week in particular. And it's the beginning of the month. So those little steps, those little changes, going slowly, will add up to big things down the road. We also have from the Goddess deck, Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. And with spring, that's always a beautiful thing. New growth is starting. A new cycle is beginning. So taking a walk out in nature, or if you don't have time, just even if you're, going outside to go to work, take a moment and look, check the sky out. Look what's blooming, or the birds singing, whatever that is. Those are all to be held in a place of gratitude. Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, and this will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So overcoming your obstacle or finding another way around it helps bring in other things instead of you keep going up against a wall, which we had. Where was that at? There was a little squirrel. Here he is. The squirrel who's facing, sorry, there's a bit of a glare. He's got a wall here, right? Squirrels can climb up trees and jump and fly, and maybe you need to leap over or find another way around. It's not necessarily going along the path up to the wall. Maybe you need a higher perspective, and that's what this card's telling you, is that when you get past that impasse or obstacle, it opens up other things to come to you, other blessings. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith in your prayers that they have been heard and are being answered. So you're being guided, you're being assisted, but you have to put in the work. It's not just going to magically appear on its own usually. So I'm just saying you have to engage. Bottom of the deck, white Taurus, sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So green Taurus, like the female Buddha or Bodhisattva, and things are maybe triggering more, making you uncomfortable because you're becoming more awakened, you're becoming more aware, so you're more sensitive. But that's also why you're being asked to address issues, people, situations that need healing, so you can find peace. And we have the goddess Irene. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So that's a little confirmation. Yeah, like last reading, take a leap of faith. I think it's Ain. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So this is all leading to you taking action, to you going down the next segment of your journey. But if you do not address these things, they're just going to keep coming up for you. So have the courage, find the strength to do so. From the tarot deck, the main focus or challenge this month is the Two of Cups, finding balance, connectivity with the divine, with your higher self, your soul, the enlightenment, the healing of the heart. We've got the Caduceus, which is all about healing. That is your challenge, is to heal whatever needs healed at this particular time. And the Spirit's advice is the Eight of Pentacles. It requires work, but your work that you put in will pay off. And this also talks about, this crow has created these other coins, but he's working on something new, right? And that's what Spirit's advice is that, you're not only working on what it is that needs addressed or healed, but it's so you can begin these new things, these things that you're passionate about, that you want, that bring you joy, happiness, right? Which is, and harmony, which we talked about, the joy and harmony at the beginning of this reading. So, and that doesn't necessarily mean you got to take on something else. It may be clearing something just so you to create a sense of peace in your environment. That can be the new thing coming. Maybe you want to learn to be more kind, or maybe there's something you could do, changing your mindset. It doesn't have to be actually an object or something physically that you have to work on. But it could be, and it could be something you just want to work on for yourself, right? Maybe it's a book you wanted to read on self-improvement or whatever that is. The outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, is the Two of Swords. You're going to intuitively know the decision you need to make. That's what the swords represent, using your wisdom. And he's blindfolded because intuitively he knows what he needs to do. You will be able to make that choice and then become the Knight of Wands, where you're ready to go after your passion, go after what brings you joy, what you want to do. And you're going to fearlessly go forward, taking that leap and charging forward for this new beginning, which is symbolic of the sun. We also have the outcome as completion, the world. So whatever this obstacle has been that needs released, or whatever this thing is that needs healed, addressed, you're completing that cycle if you put in the work to start this new, brand spanking new victory, new beginning, victorious. And look, we've got the infinity symbol, which talks about balance, harmony, and peace. We've got the scorpion of transformation, the lion for strength. Taurus, the bull, talks about abundance. And I can't make out what's in the other corner, but either way, it's very wonderful. And you've got the Ace of Swords. You move forward with strength, wisdom, and integrity, knowledge, and it's a victory for you. That's what the Ace of Swords is. It's a divine intervention, divine assistance coming in to help you, if you'll receive it, if you will not block it, right? Yeah, to bring in the Ten of Cups, happiness and abundance of all kinds, but mostly here. Yeah, finding the strength to do so. And the Knight of Pentacles, taking a step at a time. It's a journey. It's not a sprint, right? And the Three of Wands, that journey towards going after what it is you want, and then having those things eventually come in. And they, in this particular deck, I find it interesting because these sword or wands, usually the person has a hold of one of the wands he's chosen, but here I see it as a bridge. And it was talking about that impasse again, finding another way to cross, right? So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I hope you have a great week. I am going to pull one more thing. Since we had the miracle cards come out, I'm going to use my miracle deck. It's an oracle deck. It doesn't take any fancy instructions, or you don't have to, it's very easy to use. You can just shuffle them, put your energy in them, see what comes out for daily affirmations. If you're interested in this deck, the link's below. And Milagros are all about miracles. So let's see what they have for us for this April 3rd through 9th. Ooh. Okay. Bottom of the deck, snake. Yes, healing, transformation, and rebirth, which is what we were just talking about. Yeah, Virgin Mother, blessings of the Divine Mother. So she's coming out really strong. She's here supporting you, and blessings. Yeah, Owl, accessing your wisdom, right? Yeah, and the Moon, trust in the mystery of it all. It's, if you knew what was all going to unfold, what's the point of being here? What's the point of the journey, right? So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.